Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to show you the updated data of my indicator. This is over 5.5 years of data. We're sitting at 88,519. Drawdown's about 2574, which isn't too bad. Win rate is over 60% at 60.64, and our profit factor is 1.552. So we did improve on pretty much every metric except for drawdown, but that's still kind of contained for how much you're making over that course of time. So the stats look really good right now. So I won't get too deep into how to use the indicator itself. I do have walkthroughs if you're interested in that. I can also check that out in my Discord, but I'll quickly show you. Let me turn off the strategy. So this is what the indicator is going to show you. So if we get a valid setup, we actually had a trade here, we lost. I'll actually go back to this one so you can kind of see what happens. So the indicator fires a signal. Set your risk parameters. I have mine set to 375. That's what the backtest data is tied to. So what that means is for the higher grades, it will risk more towards that. For the lower grades, it will risk less. It's telling us here $227 for one contract. So if you were to enter that, we take the loss. Then we have the A setup on the other side. And there you go. Nice win right there. On the reversal, it's pretty much a simplification of just how it works. It gives you entry, warning level, 50%, TP1, TP2, and your key levels. And it gives you all your data here. Has a lot more in the indicator itself. There's a lot to it. A lot of features, like you can see like an export of trades. If you want to see them if you're backtesting, pretty helpful. But yeah, so you have all these settings you can tune. It is tuned for MNQ or NQ, either way. So it does have a lot of settings. I do have other walkthroughs that go into this, but I want to show you more of the data side. Here on the website, you see I have all the data, everything kind of just laid out here. If you actually wanted the CSV file, you can go here and download it yourself. But if we go to backtest, so what I did was I took the CSV file and I made a converter that takes TradingView backtest files and is able to convert them into something that goes on my website. So what I did here was I converted that 5.5 years of backtested data into something you can actually see. You can see all the trades now, see all the entries, exits. So this was done automatically through my converter and just add it to my site. Show you real quick. We just upload the CSV file. We'll put add it here. You can tell you where it wants to go on the website. And I told it to go to here. So if we look back at 2026, we've done really well so far. We look at the data itself. We are on pace to do better than 2025, which did really well. So if we go to May was not too hot. We did have a bunch of losses, but if we go through the past part of the year, did pretty well. 17 that month, 1,700 bucks. 3K, never take a loss. 1,200, 3,500. December was pretty slow. Also November, but kind of bounced back here in November. Sorry, in October. So we're averaging about 1,000 to about 2,500 a month using the indicator. This is just the backtest, so this is just the strict data, so it's just taking wins and losses. Anyone that has VIP can use any of these tools I have on my website. You can check out all this data here. You can see every month for the past. I have it loaded up 2020, so it has all this data loaded. If you actually look at the stats, here's all the stats from the backtest itself. It has all these trades loaded in. So you can see like time of day, the grades, all this stuff. See which one's the best day, the weakest day. That's pretty much everything there from the indicator itself. And this is available in my VIP membership. You do get 2 weeks to try it out for free. You get all my indicators. You get everything that's in the suite. orb indicator, the backtester, the extra indicators that I have that go with it, the volume, everything like that. Nexus as well. So Nexus is the companion. So everything I just showed you is in there. So it has the optimizer, has all this analysis, AI tools, the journal, the backtest. So what I just showed you is linked to this. So anything you do here, it goes to there. So these are basically just a mirror of each other. One is in a side panel form. So if we were backtesting, you can do it all on the Nexus itself, which is pretty handy. So this is, like I said, this is the actual what I uploaded from the backtest from TradingView. This is my one I've been doing by hand. I just want to let you guys know on the update on the indicator, just on the stats itself, doing really well right now. Did have a rough month, but that's to be expected. You know, not every month's going to be positive, but we have been doing really well this year. Like I said, we are on pace to beat last year, and that is the goal, especially with all the updates I've been coming out with for all the indicators. If you have any questions about this indicator, if you want to join the Discord, like I said, you get 2 weeks free. Try it out. I'll have links below. You can hit me up in the Discord if you have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one.